Hey, welcome to the Closing Time Podcast. My name is David Mansour, and I'm a mortgage loan officer here in Peachtree City, Georgia. And the goal of my podcast is simply to give you some insight and maybe look behind the curtains in the lives of some of the people that you do business with and see who they are outside of their careers. I hope you enjoy. Hey, we have a special Christmas edition of Closing Time Podcast. We are doing cookies with the Campbells.
Yum.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you.
How are you? Are you excited? You got how many days of school left? 2 days?
I think, it's 1 day for us because we're leaving Thursday to go on a Royal Caribbean, right?
Nice. How long are you gone? You're going to be gone for Christmas?
Just for the weekend.
Oh, just a weekend?
Yeah, just a weekend.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you'll be back for Christmas.
Yep.
Wonderful. Well, we need to eat these cookies, though, because they very well might be stale when you get gone. If you need anyone to house sit while you're gone and watch over any cookies, I know somebody.
David's the guy.
That's right. All right, we got a big surprise right here underneath the camera that we're going to end with. But we're going to sample. Thank you to my friends that make cookies every year. What is your favorite cookie before we get started?
I think
It doesn't have to be one of these if we don't happen to have it. What's your favorite
mine
Christmas
is
cookie?
the Grinch cookies down there. They're supposed to be green, but they didn't turn out green. But those are my favorite cookies.
They're supposed to be green. We used the whole thing of food coloring and it still didn't get green enough. They're sort of green when you bite into it, but not quite.
Maybe when you bite into it, just green goes all
It
over
feels
your
green.
face.
It feels green.
Okay. All right, what about you?
I like the peanut butter ones only because this takes me back to my childhood. This was one of the main cookies that my grandmother would make for us during the holidays, and there was always a plate of them, and it never ran out. I don't know how she did that, but there's always a plate of these.
Does it have a name? I always call it the cookie with the pig. How's it this one from? We're gonna get a name. We have a couple different types of sugar cookies up here. We have a chocolate surprise. We don't know what the names are of some of these cookies are or what is in them.
Peanut butter blossoms.
Peanut butter blossoms, that's right. You know what's delicious is a Buckeye. Is that a Christmas cookie?
I think it's candy.
It's just a candy? That's a year-round candy. You can get them, but yeah.
Pretty much anything, yeah.
Can we make Christmas cookies like a year-round thing? Like, why can't we make those in April?
I mean, we make cookies all the time, so we always have cookies.
Yeah. Well, there's nothing wrong with a chocolate chip cookie. So what do you want to start with?
Let's start with whatever.
All right, Grant wants to start with, I want to start with your sugar cookie. Let's go with one of those. We're going to try to just take one bite of each one so we don't get full. Are we allowed to eat the color ones? Because I just think the prettier it is, the better it tastes. All right, first cookie. This is what is this? Just a sugar cookie?
Just a regular sugar cookie with cream cheese frosting.
Cheers.
Cheers.
That's good. It's gonna be hard to disappoint me today. That is really good. It's totally different than the other sugar cookies that I have, though.
Really?
That's what I love about the sugar cookie.
Yeah,
Yours is crunchy, and I love the crunchy cookie. But I love the taste. I don't know why. I can't even describe the taste.
Yeah, and for me, normal frosting for like a sugar cookie is just water and powdered sugar and a little bit of vanilla. I like the cream cheese on it. Just something to add.
Cream cheese, do you use just out of a can, or do you make your own icing?
No, I made this nice things. Cream cheese and butter and vanilla and some powdered sugar.
So what do you give it? A 1 out of 3?
It's really good. I really like the frosting. The cookie's a little too crunchy for me.
It's too crunchy. So my mom always liked when we make chocolate chip cookies, she always liked really crispy cookies. And I do like a crispy cookie, but I kind of prefer it a little gooey.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But this, I like this.
Definitely.
The flavor's there. He's right. It's a little crunchy for a sugar cookie.
Well, I'll be taking mine home.
What?
All right, you get to pick the next one.
I'll do the blossoms. This just brings back a lot of nostalgia for me, these cookies.
So these are very good. I think I have a lot of trouble actually making them perfectly round and them not breaking.
They're supposed to.
This is perfect like store. Yeah, but I mean mine really get ugly. This looks perfect like store bought. So is this a one biter, or you try to get the whole thing in there to get both tastes? You just
Well,
get the.
you got to get at least a little bit of
You gotta,
chocolate in
yeah.
there, so.
Mm-hmm. This is my favorite Christmas cookie.
With coffee or milk, those are stellar.
Yeah,
Really good.
that's good. Okay, that's really good. That's definitely my favorite. It's my favorite Christmas cookie in general. I love that.
Probably there with you.
All right, let's try one of these. Cindy Lou made these. I don't know what they're called or what's in them. It could be like beets and stuff. She's a little crazy. These are plain and these with mint. So you could take take one without mint and one with mint.
Okay.
Take a small bite. Cindy's a little sensitive, so be nice. Just I'm not kicking this cookie out of bed.
That tastes like a thin mint on top of it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd take 2 of that.
yeah. It's the chocolate chip. Wait, is that enough?
I don't know. Tastes fine to me.
It's good. I don't know. Maybe it's a peanut.
Maybe.
Not a peanut. An M&M.
It tastes like a brownie that's been put into a cookie with mint on
That
top.
I like. All right, let me try with that one. That is good. Okay, Santa Claus.
Oh, in both ways.
Which cookie do you leave out for Santa? Do you leave a variety? Do you leave one? How many do you leave when you leave Santa Claus
It
cookies?
would probably be up to like about 4, and we'd usually leave maybe some sugar cookies and maybe some of the Reese's Blossom cookies or a special cookie. But yeah.
So sometimes you make a special one just for Santa Claus?
Yeah, but usually it's like sugar cookie and the Blossoms.
So when he comes to your house, does he eat every cookie that you leave, or is it usually one bite and gone?
So it would usually be glass is gone.
Milk. He's just drinking.
Yeah, milk is gone, and all of the cookies are gone except for one that has a bite out of it.
I don't think it's consistent in my house. Like sometimes he eats every cookie, sometimes it's one bite. I guess it depends on if he's running behind or what the weather's like. I don't know. Have you ever tried to catch Santa Claus?
I think though I've tried. What I've done is tried to like keep myself awake and tried to listen for him. But I've probably fallen asleep every time I've tried to do it.
We set up a video camera once. Set it up. I mean, it was perfect.
Really?
And it cut out like, I want to say like 1:30. Like for no reason, it was just gone, cut out. So we didn't catch anything. We saw some lights, but we weren't sure if that was the tree glimmering. You know, we wanted to think that was a real fast Santa Claus, but we think it was just glimmering. So,
Okay.
all right, we're 4 cookies in already. Whose turn is it to pick?
Grant's turn.
I'll do the Grinch one.
Yeah, I'm excited about this.
So they're supposed to be green, and the red represents the Grinch's heart.
And they're cinnamon.
It's tiny. Okay, yeah. So tell me, this is another homemade cookie.
Yes.
This is made with Cool Whip and white cake mix.
And that's it?
There's a couple other things, but those are the major ingredients.
So I imagine this is going to be fluffy and really light tasting. All right. That's good. Cool Whip and what was that then?
White cake mix.
And there's no ginger or anything in there? I'm like dreaming of stuff now. That'd be cool if like you took a bite. You should put like a cherry filling inside, so when you take a bite, his heart is really big on the inside.
That's not a bad idea.
Why do you think it didn't turn green? I could see the green tint, but that's weird.
I don't know. And I put a whole tube of it was the gel food coloring, so maybe it's not as good as the old fashioned.
Oh, maybe it bakes out.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I gotta take all these cookies home and finish them.
There you go.
Let me ask another question so I can clean my palate with this water. What is your earliest Christmas memory? Both of you. Do you remember?
Probably just opening presents on Christmas Day. would be probably one of my earliest.
Yeah.
Like, you remember running down the stairs, like when you were 3? Do you remember being 4, 5?
It's just probably I remember like opening presents on my birthday, or I remember at our old Florida house. I remember coming out of my room and seeing the Christmas tree and the presents underneath the tree.
That's pretty fantastic.
I think for me, I don't even know how old I was. I know I was probably I was probably 5 or 6. I only know that because I was in foster care and wasn't sure that St. Christmas was going to happen. And I remember the only reason it stuck with me because I got the G.I. Joe helicopter that when you push it with your thumb, the blades would go around. And that's the earliest Christmas memory I have because I thought it was the coolest thing in the world.
Wow.
Might have been one of the best presents I ever got.
Did we talk about that? Did I know that?
I don't know.
You were in foster care.
Mhm.
From what ages?
From 5 till 10. So 5 years.
And then you were finally adopted.
Mhm.
Any contact with parents or any idea who they are?
That's another podcast.
Okay,
There's a story to it, but the short answer is yes. And I am actually back in touch frequently with. I had 3 little brothers that we all got separated, and
for those 5 years?
we were together for most of those 5 years. There's a couple foster homes,
But
one for the most of it. There's another couple. There's a process in there because we got moved around, but we got separated, and through the years, we finally, high school and college, kind of got back together, in touch with each other, and been out to see him fairly frequently now too.
So my second podcast, I had 2 very good friends of mine on for totally different reasons, and like one of the first questions had one of them talk about being adopted.
Mm-hmm.
Come to find out, they were both adopted.
Wow.
Both given up early, and their stories were so similar, and neither of them had either idea. I didn't know they were adopted. Neither of them did. And that's what we talked about the entire episode.
Yeah.
Was that whole process and their moms and their dads. And I believe both of them have connected with their families, one just in the last couple of years, and he's 50 years old.
Yeah.
So
I never had a desire to connect with the parents, but my brothers did. And so we have now, which has been great.
You in touch with your brothers, though?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Wow. Well, cheers to that. We're going to cheers with a cookie. All right. So what's the next one?
These are Sicilian almond paste cookies. We just started making these a couple of years ago for Christmas.
This is a fancy cookie party.
My wife's father's side of the family has Italian roots, so that's what those are.
Okay. Sicilian
almond paste cookies.
Almond paste cookies. I love the crunch on the bottom and the soft in the top and middle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I like it. You could do with a Hershey Kiss on top. I could put Hershey Kiss on everything.
Yeah, I know.
I like that one.
Those are good because they're small and you can eat a dozen.
It's the almond. I'm like, what does that taste? It's just
almond flour and almond extract.
Exciting. Can't wait to get to this guy over here. All right. So we have 2 more Christmas cookies made by Miss Dory Schmerker. Let's go with those. She made both of them. One's more of a softer, cakey cookie. I'm going to break that in half so you can have half because I've had a few of these while we waited. These are a week old and still fresh and delicious.
There you go. Again, you can't go wrong with sugar cookies.
No.
There are slight variations to how everybody makes them.
Yes, because what you taste that one is totally different.
Yeah.
Well, that's 3 because that's a sugar cookie technically. It's a little cakey. And then yours, which is a crunchy classic. I don't know.
How about the cakey one?
All right.
There you go.
All right. So far, what's the top 2?
The Grinch cookie that's gone, and the cake cookie we just had.
Really, the cake cookie? Okay, I've noticed a pattern. He likes the round, fluffy. Okay. All right, so we got we got 2 cookies. Oh, Owen, the grand finale.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that. Let's go for this Christmas cookie. This was made by Christina King. She does these every year, and she makes hundreds of them, and Dory does too. To go see their production in their kitchen, like that whole counter is stacked with cookies, like literally. And then you have to grab them, and she mixes, and like she makes her husband or her kids come and they make them, and then they give them as gifts. So this is a treat. When you receive Christmas cookies, people, be very grateful, because if someone gives you that as a gift, most likely they put a lot of effort into making it.
That's a good cookie.
These are really good.
Yeah, I like that cookie. We need milk.
I got milk too.
I'm buying my water. What were my other questions? I had some more questions.
You didn't tell us about what your earliest Christmas.
I'm gonna go with earliest because it's pretty early, but it's also one of my best memories. When we would go to Louisiana, when you're from a divorced family, a lot of times you have 4 or 5 Christmases. My mom would have a tremendous Christmas. Then we go to my dad's. Well, a lot of times we went to my dad's for Christmas because we were with my mom all the time. We'd have Christmas at his house, which was always a production. But then we'd go to I don't know if it was at Aunt Mandy's. I felt like it was at Uncle Joe's. But you'd walk into this room, and it would be, I swear, not exaggerating, but when you're a kid, everything's bigger.
Sure.
Tree in the corner, and you could not walk because presents everywhere. Now, granted, there were 15 of us little kids.
Wow.
But every aunt and uncle got every single kid a present. They were tiny. Half the presents were those coupons. See, I don't know if they do those anymore. McDonald's used to do the French fry coupon books.
Oh, yeah.
Remember those? You tear it out, have a free French fry and take it in, or a free sundae. It was always small, but to walk into a room and see all those presents, and it went so slow. Because you imagine there's 15 kids, plus all the adults had 1 or 2 things.
Yep.
And they're just kind of passing one thing out, and you open it, and you're excited, and it's just the energy. Absolutely loved it. I remember a lot of the running down the stairs, though. I remember.
Yeah.
I can picture so many of the times where I came down the stairs.
Yeah.
Like, that is one of the coolest moments. So, yeah. You'll be home for that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you the first one up? What time do y'all get up?
Oh, like 5.
Oh,
Do you really?
Yes.
He gets up early. Mom and Dad don't get up that early, but we'll get up.
I wake up and I usually have like a beanbag down here. It's a Harry Potter beanbag I get out for Christmas. I go in there and just sit and I just look at all the presents and I start like looking at them. Yeah. If you find this video, please subscribe.
So what is your process for the morning? You wake up, you come down.
I wake up, come down, either get like some form of clothing on, and then I just race into that room and start looking.
And then y'all,
I don't open them, but
so
like,
when y'all all get together, how do you start? Like,
So he'll do that. We'll finally get up, get coffee going. My wife makes a breakfast bread cinnamon thing that she does every year. That's
the monkey bread? Or
It's kind of like that, but it's got all kinds of great fun and yummy stuff in it. And then we might have a second type of something breakfasty, and then we'll kind of hang out. And then her parents come over, and usually.
And he's still staring at the presents this whole time.
Yeah.
And when they get here, then we all get a coffee, and we'll go sit in there and start doing.
And then I'll be over there right in front of the tree, and I'll take the presents and I'll read the name tag and I'll hand it to the person. We go around, open the presents, and it's really cool.
The Christmas card with him and his brother. That's the best picture I've ever seen.
My wife she takes some great pictures, and the two of these, even his brother, they're very close at first.
You can see that in those pictures. I kind of knew that, but that was a really cool picture. Yeah. That needs to go to college with you. So our house, and maybe you can talk them into this year. We get up, and I don't like to rush it either, but we get up, and they're allowed to open their stocking because that comes from Santa Claus as soon as they get up. You go open your stocking. I'd like for you to wait on everybody to be in the room, but that's it. But then we put the pause, and then we do the breakfast and all that. Usually there's enough in the stocking to keep you.
Yeah. That's what
we do stockings the night before.
Yeah, so on December the 24th, first of all, like a month earlier, we pick our stocking people randomly, and we buy like little presents for them. And on the 24th, we go over there, we have a dinner, we open presents, we do gingerbread houses. It's really cool.
That's a good night. Yeah, that's an awesome idea.
It's a fun night.
See, I love that because doing the stockings is stressful.
Yeah.
Like if one person is doing them all.
Yeah.
It's very stressful.
Yeah. So there's the four of us and we were trying to do it with my wife's sister and brother in Detroit and Boston, and trying to coordinate gifts and presents. It came to be, how about we just do it with four of us and your parents? So there's six of us and we all draw names randomly and do that.
I love it.
Yeah.
Another fun game to do just anytime you're out or if you have friends over is the dollar store, where everybody draws a name, and you go into the dollar store and you have to buy that, whoever you have, just one person, buy that one gift. It's $1.50 gift, and I don't know why it's so much fun. A lot of times it's funny, and a lot of times, but it's a pretty cool game.
So we got those cookies to try.
Yes. We've got a cowboy cookie, and Miss Kelly makes this cookie. Miss Kelly makes cookies on the side. And these were a gift from Christy Hayes, is a real estate agent. And so they hired Miss Kelly to make cookies. Okay. So that's the cowboy cookie. And then this is the chocolate chip.
Oh, look at that.
I've had the chocolate chip, and it's incredible. I'll let y'all have that one because I've had 3 already. But I'll eat the last cowboy cookie. So if you need Christmas cookies, Kelly's probably already booked this year. But if you need Valentine's cookies, I think one of these is made from sourdough. I don't remember if it's the chocolate chip or the cowboy cookie.
Tastes like a chocolate chip.
I don't know how you taste sourdough. But. So do you like your chocolate chip cookie like this is a big, thick one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's kind of how, what's the cookie place called? Crumble. Theirs is big and thick. Or do you like thin chocolate chip cookies?
I like the thin ones. Thin and crispy.
I do too. But I like these big ones if they have tons of chocolate. And I love M&M's in a cookie. You can't go wrong with that.
There's a cookie place down at Disney called Gideon's. They got a place in Orlando as well, but at Disney Springs. They make these big, giant, thick, outrageously great cookies there. And my wife found one of the recipes, and so Grant made it. It was the banana bread, chocolate.
So you cook too. Because you cook a lot.
I do.
You were saying.
Yep.
Runs in the family. That's nice.
He likes to cook.
Stay with that. Max loved to cook for a long time. And then Scouts didn't cook anymore now that he's forced to cook his Scouts. And he actually got good. He loves to cook his Scouts, but now he doesn't cook at home anymore. So I love it. When it comes to a thick chocolate chip cookie, I want it to taste like a cookie. I don't like thick cookies that taste like cake. Don't give me no cake cookie.
Yeah.
Like even when it's the brownie things or if it's a chocolate chip, if it tastes like cake, I don't want no part of it. And I'd be interested to know if anybody out there knows. I know brown sugar is an ingredient that some people use and some people don't in their chocolate chip cookies.
Some people do. Do we? I have to look at recipe.
I love it in there. I can taste it in there. And I love when the brown sugar is
adds a great flavor to it.
Yes. All right. So please don't be offended if we only took one bite. I told them before the podcast that was the rules, but they were going to get to keep their plate. So don't worry. No cookie will get wasted. All right, we have a grand finale. This grand finale is for you, Maddie Terry. I didn't know this was going to happen. I walk into this beautiful thing. I'm going to let you show everybody this young man that's about to get his head cut off. All right, tell me about this. What is this?
So this is a gingerbread cake recipe, molasses and honey and
so it's slow. I thought gingerbread people were supposed to be fast. get it? Do you
molasses
get it?
honey. It's got fresh ginger. It's got candied ginger, and it's got ground ginger, brown sugar, butter. I mean, it's got everything in there. And you make it, and then you let it sit for a day. You don't eat it the first day. You let it sit for a day, maybe two, and the flavors just kind of all come together. So,
okay, so you ever run as fast as you can? Kid
Yes.
gets me on the gingerbread man.
Yeah.
He said he made it with molasses. You're as slow as molasses. You ever heard that saying?
No.
Oh, that's an old saying. You say you're as slow as molasses because molasses is like a syrup, right?
It's like the dark.
yeah.
So it's a really thick syrup. So when you pour it out, it's real slow. So people used to say you're as slow as molasses.
Slow as molasses.
So the joke was he put slow molasses in the gingerbread man. Cut me a full piece.
Oh, that's so good.
Matt, is for you. And ginger's good for you too, right? Isn't it healthy?
Great for your gut.
So we should eat the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So how is a ginger cookie any different?
You know, that's a great question because this is a little lighter. Ginger cookie is going to be a little more dense. And we don't make a lot of ginger cookies. I think once I tried ginger snaps. I think once.
I think it's just mainly gingerbread.
No, but we do this. Make little loaves. Our neighbors get a loaf of gingerbread during the holidays.
Oh. So this is a mold, and then you just fill it in.
Yep.
What all did you bake today? You made the Grinch.
He was at school.
Oh yeah.
Oh. You were the only one at school, evidently.
That's what he's been saying.
Are there a lot of people out from your grade?
Yeah, I think like Wednesday today there was like 12% of the 6th grade was out.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Max says the entire 8th grade was out. Every one of them. They're on a group chat. And he said, look, Dad, every kid in the 8th grade is on this chat right now because they're not in school.
I think they had exams today. End of year exams.
Max has exams Thursday and Friday. He's feeling a lot better today. I don't know if he'll go tomorrow. But I emailed the school and they said, hey, any kid that comes Thursday or Friday will take their exams. So I'm like, well, so are you saying I should keep him out? Because he's missed 5 out of the last 7 days.
Holy cow.
So I should not send him to school because you're going to make him take a test? 8th grade problems.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is your winner for the day?
Either the cake, the gingerbread, or the Grinch.
Man. Okay, you can't pick your own cookie.
Okay. The cake.
The cake. Dory Smirka, winner.
Or this one.
And a close second for Christina King.
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
If I can't pick my own. I like the chocolate with the mint on top.
That was good. I'm going to bring out a cookie that did not make it because this is the Hershey Blossom is definitely my favorite. There's only one of these, and Cindy did not like these because there's a TikTok recipe.
Yeah.
And she put them in tins. This is like a toffee. If you can see that. See if we can cut that up so I can taste that. It's really hard, though. You might just have to bite it. That was my close favorite second. Cindy said she's never making it again because they were too difficult. But I thought it was incredible. If you like toffee.
I like toffee. Oh, yeah.
That's good, isn't it? I think that's the Ritz cracker on the bottom, and then you pour some on it.
That's my favorite now.
Yeah. Wasn't that good?
Yeah.
See, Cindy, you need to make these again.
Yeah,
But they weren't officially in the contest, so they don't really actually get
Those
a win.
were good.
Mm-hmm.
You liked it?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Okay, so we're doing a cruise this weekend.
Doing a cruise.
Yep.
And then Santa Claus is coming Christmas Eve. Do you open one present Christmas Eve, like the pajamas?
Nope, we just do the stockings.
Just the stockings.
Yep.
So my kids are Mexican. I guess their mom is Mexican. You know, they open everything Christmas Eve. Every present.
Really?
I always thought that was so weird. So like when we got married and first had kids, their mom was like, I'm not getting up in the morning. She was like, they were used to sleeping in. They wanted to open everything. I'm like, no, they're going to come down the stairs. So I guess they would come down and maybe there'd be just the Santa Claus gift. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. When I was growing up, we would go to Grandma and Grandpa's and open presents there, and then go to my other grandma's house and open presents there, and then we open everything else the next day, Christmas Day.
Really? What's the meal for Christmas?
We haven't figured that out yet for this year.
So there's nothing consistent. You don't always do the same.
No, we're pretty consistent with Thanksgiving and even the sides. But
Christmas Eve, we usually go over and have like steaks.
My in-laws will cook steaks for Christmas Eve dinner, and that's been consistent. And then but here we've done a couple different things. We've done turkey,
lasagna.
We've done a ham. We make meat lasagna.
I've heard a lot of people. Were you doing that? No, I think somebody else was saying lasagna was their staple for Christmas Day every year.
Yeah, no, we have made lasagna before, a couple of times actually.
Is that a Sicilian recipe too?
It's a really good recipe.
Okay.
Yes, I'm not sure if it's considered Sicilian, but it's a fantastic recipe.
We are that family that goes and gets Chinese food.
Yeah,
Christmas Day every year.
My dream is one day I'd love to have the Feast of the Seven Fishes. I think that would be really cool. But
so y'all are Catholic, or do you just?
No, I grew up Catholic, and so but
is that a specific night? Because I have a good friend of mine that is doing the Seven Fishes dinner Friday night, and he said he's not coming to my Christmas party because of that. I don't know if that's a certain night or
I don't know. I know it's
like,
around Christmas time.
Everything Catholic is the third day before the sunrise of the seventh Immaculate Reception.
Yes.
So.
I don't know. I know it's a Christmas Eve thing usually. So
let us know. I need more people to comment on my stuff.
Okay.
So if anybody out there knows the answers to any of these questions, please let us know about the seven fishes. And are there seven particular fishes, or do you just pick whatever seven fishes you want?
I think as long as it's seafood, it counts.
Ooh. So does it have to be one type of fish 7 times? Or 7 different types of fishes?
So that's a great question. I've never had it, but I've seen it. People have talked about it that, they start out with calamari, as an appetizer type thing. And then there's baked fish and there's a fried fish and there's some shrimp and, assortment of things. So,
I'm going to do my research on that.
Yeah.
That would be,
one of these days I'd love to have. My wife doesn't eat seafood. Neither does my youngest son.
I will only eat
my
salmon.
That's a good one, though.
My oldest is trying.
Well, I used to until he poisoned me.
Iodine poisoning?
No, I don't know what it was. Just I think we got a batch of bad shrimp.
Yeah, that happens. What about fried catfish?
I love it.
Have you tried that?
No.
Oh, you got to try that. That's not even fish. I mean, it is, but
it's love to have him do these. I've been to several crawfish boils, and it's one of my favorite things to do. But he won't. He hasn't gotten brave enough yet.
Well, I'm not a crawfish fan. We're a Louisiana family, and all my family loves crawfish boil, and I just don't think they're worth the effort. There's a lot of pinch the tail, suck the head, and it's just like a bunch of juice. It's very delicious. It's flavorful.
It's delicious.
It's just you think a shrimp peel is laborsome.
We did that at the Florida trip with Scouts. They made a big, when we were camping on the beach, they made a big boil.
That was it was like low country boils.
Yeah, it was like corn, shrimp, and potatoes and meat.
And that is delicious. That is delicious. The flies, I was there for that. The flies were...
Yeah, I had tacos or something because I didn't like shrimp, so I was like,
what's the sauce with that? Well, thank y'all very much. This was fun.
Thank you, David.
God, I love cookies. I don't even get to show my shirt off.
Cookies are great when you got that. Just like to eat all the cookies now.
Most likely to eat all the cookies. Thank you very much. All right, everybody.
You,
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Grant.
You're welcome.
Are you having a David day?